Hi Jesse, hope you're doing well. Okay, as you requested me in the last meeting to make a video, so I'm just making it to explain how you can use the BOP portal. So the first thing which I will be telling you is about how you can add a new user. So for example, let me delete this one and make it from the start. So this Google Sheet, only a super admin, which I believe you will be the only one who will be having access to this sheet, and you will just have to come here in this sheet and add the email address of the person whom you want to add. So for example, I want to add info@itfirst.com, and let me give the admin role. So these are the only two things which you will have to provide. Once you are done with that, you can just tell this person that they can sign up now. So what they will be doing is that they will go to the BOP portal, and they will have to click here on the create an account, and here I can put my username. I'll have to put my email address, and it should be the same one which I used in the database, I mean in the Google Sheet. And let me just put some password there and let me sign up. So as you can see, I am successfully signed up. So now I'll have to log in. Let me put my email address, and let me now put my password, and let me log in now. And as you can see right now, I am just logged in. So that's how you can add the user and how the user can sign up. And I'm using the Google Firebase authentication in order to sign up. So everything, I mean the password and the database about the user is also being managed on the Firebase. And I mean the user can be added or deleted from here as well. Even though it's a bit technical, I just wanted to let you know that uh, the the password and all that stuff is being managed through the Firebase, which is Google service. And then coming next, the next thing which I'll tell you is about the role. So okay, let me come to the role later on. So the first thing which now I'll explain you is about the dashboard. So this is the dashboard which you are seeing right now, and we are having this statement on the top with the two values. So this one is the 70 honors, and the target is of 150, and both of these values are coming from this sheet. So the total number of honors are 70 and the total target is 150. So when you will be making any change here, and then you will just have to refresh and you will see the updated values here. Coming next, on the bottom of the dashboard, you are seeing these values, five of the values, and they are coming from these cells. So you can just easily make any change on the values. If you want to add more values, you can do it in the future as well by putting just company value and the the text of the value, oh sorry, the text of the company value here. And also icon is optional. If you want, you can add that. And just in case if you are curious, I mean what text should I put for the icon, you can just hover over this cell, and it will tell you the URL which you can use to search for the icons. So let me just quickly open this up. So you can just click on any one of these. It will copy the text, sorry, the icon name, and you just have to come here and you have to paste it there. So this is how you can use the icon. And according to your value, the company value, you can search for any icon which you want. So that's it for the dashboard. Oh sorry, one thing is pending, uh, which is the slider images. So this slider is basically coming from, let me open this up, drive.google.com. And So this slider is basically linked with this Google Drive folder. So whenever you will be putting any new um, image in here, it will be displayed in the dashboard here. And the text which you are seeing here at the bottom of the image, it's coming from the description. Let me select an image, and if I go there, you can see the description there. Similarly, if I go here, you can see the testing too. So that description is basically coming from the description of the image. So if you want to show any text along with the image, you can simply use this description box and it will be shown on the dashboard. So that's it for the dashboard. Now coming next about the documents, which you are seeing here, the categories and the documents. So this is coming from the docs manager. So here you can see the first column is of the section, and this one have all the section which were shared with me on the Google slide. So you can easily add more documents, or even you can delete if it's not needed. So for example, if I want to add something more in the marketing, you can just add a new row. For example, you can add a new row here. You can add the marketing. You can add any text. Let me just freeze this out. Okay, so this is the subsection, so I can just put any title which I want, and then here you will be pasting the URL of the document, and then you will have to tell what access should be. I mean, to which group the access should be given. Should it be given only to the coaches, or to the client con, or admin, or do you want it for all of those? Or even if you can go with a custom option. And one more thing, it's not necessary that you should be adding the marketing or whatever along with this category. So let me, for example, delete this one. Even if you want, you can just add the marketing here, and it won't be a problem. And then you can just give the access to the group. So this is how it's working. So right now, for example, I have just given access to the coach for this first section. If I now go to the user, right now I am admin. If I change it to, for example, the coach, I should only be able to see this section and this subsection only. So let's check that out. If I now refresh this, let me sign out first, and let me refresh it once. Okay, and now if I enter my email address, my password, you see I can only see one document. So this is how it's working. One last thing, if you want to give access to some particular person, I mean just one person, what you can do is that from here you can just select custom and put the email address of the user here. And if you want to add more than one person, you can just use a comma as a separator and can give access to multiple peoples. So that's it, I believe. This would be clear. Just in case if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.